Oh yeah. Smoothie dog?
Yeah, I feel you, dog. When Lila was just a tiny little baby, I would be grinding the coffee beans, and she'd be sitting in her little chair, and she would always, I would let her smell the coffee. I would let her smell the coffee in the little grinder. I have a little hand grinder that I use, and ever since that point, it's always kind of been our little thing that, like, you know, we make coffee together, and she's always been kind of pushing the envelope. Don't worry, it's empty. So Stephanie's coming home tonight, and I, for one, am really happy that I'm gonna have a little bit of help on the parenting. It's been one-on-one for the last couple of days, and I'm ready to move back into a zone defense, if you will. Stephanie's gonna be back for the holiday. We're going down to New York, and in this episode, I'm gonna be discussing some thoughts I've been having about moving this into a daily vlog. Is that a good idea? I tried quitting coffee a couple of weeks ago. Didn't really work, and I think the thing that I missed the most about it was that it's sort of a ritual that starts my day, and it's this thread that connects whatever I do, whether I'm on a climb or whether I'm in my mother-in-law's kitchen here, and I really missed that when it was gone. Well, I'm trying yet another new basal insulin. And so yesterday when I went to my endo appointment, my doctor was like, yeah, why don't you try this new stuff? It's supposed to work a little bit better. And it's supposed to be even enough to where I won't have to split it into multiple doses, which would mean 1 injection a day instead of 2 injections a day. And if it's actually able to hold up as well as he says it will, then I'll be pretty stoked on that. I've run into problems with YouTube when you talk about the brand name of the insulin and you put that in your tags or you put that in the title, and then they think that it might be some sort of an endorsement. I'm hoping I won't get penalized for having a discussion about trying to switch to a new type of insulin, because I think that it's a little bit scary when you have to relearn everything because you're taking a different type of drug, and you know, when you rely on that drug to be able to make it through the day normally. So I'm in the process of posting photos to my blog at livingvertical.org. So I love making videos, but still photography is a huge part of my life, and I try to post a lot of my photographs that I take while I'm out on the road at my blog. I feel like writing is a really good exercise. It's something that helps me keep track of my thoughts and take time to be deliberate and notice things. And I think that still photography does the same thing. I'm pretty new here to YouTube, honestly. Like, I feel a lot more comfortable or well established on Instagram. On YouTube here, it's different because you don't grow in the same way, and I feel much more confident about my still photographs than I do about my videos. So for that reason, I can post more frequently, and I feel like I can reach people with stronger content on Instagram. And so part of what I'm trying to do now, by publishing more regularly and really just publishing and not worrying about whether it's good enough as it is, but trying to figure out how to make it better by doing it more and practicing, is to get to that level here within YouTube where I can say, yeah, you know, like, here's where I've come from, here's what I've done. I'm thinking about even going into daily vlogging, because I feel like that's really where the greatest opportunity is for growth. And I think what I'm probably going to do is start off with a 30-day trial. I love listening to the Tim Ferriss show podcast, and one of the things he's always preaching about is, you know, make an experiment and just do it for 30 days, anything, and you can see how it works. And in most cases, there's little to no downside. And if it works, then you've just figured out something that can change your life and that can change what you do and your work. Or if it doesn't work, you know, then, you know, that's 30 days and you probably haven't lost anything major, but you at least know what doesn't work and you have good information. I'm curious if any of you have feedback on that, because as folks that follow this channel, I'd like to know, do you think that daily vlogging would make this better? One of the things I worry about with daily vlogging is not having access to internet all the time, because a lot of the places that we go, it's harder to get connected and to post videos. That's something that I could see being a challenge. What your experience is, because like I said, I'm pretty new to all of this. Yeah, and that background music is Lilo. A lot of what I want to video and make videos about, it's hard to do when you have a 2-year-old. There's always background music like this, and those are some things that I could see as being obstacles. On the other hand, when I look at all the channels that really have a big impact in people's lives, I feel like the majority of them, they do post content much more regularly than I do, and right now I'm trying to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So if I were to do a daily vlog, I think what I would want to do is post a video every day about what it's like to be training for El Cap and kind of take you through that process. Trying to stay psyched is a really big challenge when we're out here on the East Coast, because it's a lot harder to get away and go climbing, and things are a little bit less tidy than I'm used to in the trailer, where we have a lot less space and a lot less stuff. Still, I'm doing little things to try to stay fit and to try to build a base level of fitness. So this is my climbing gym when I am in Massachusetts and I have Lilo and I'm not able to go and drive an hour to the nearest climbing gym. It's humble, but it's good enough to hang on, do some pull-ups. Imagine that this is Yosemite in here. I'm attempting to climb El Capitan this fall in Yosemite, and to a certain extent, I don't really expect to succeed on the very first attempt. What I'm hoping is that if I can build a base level of fitness, then I'll at least have the durability to come back and make repeated efforts in a reasonably short period of time, and I think that repetition is really the secret that is going to lead to the success, more so than being able to be specifically ready to go in and just fire it right out of the gate. I'm prepared to get smacked around a little bit. I'm pretty happy with that. Hey guys, make sure to subscribe to this channel if you want more adventure with purpose. We are going to be going out west soon, and in the meantime, we're going to be down in New York over the holiday and hoping to bring you some videos down there. Staying psyched and pushing towards the goal of getting up El Cap this fall.